Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums. TJ Sidhu, along with daughters Bella and Rihanna, visited the Bigg Boss 12 house to meet her better half, Karanveer Bohra, as a part of the family week. And recently we interacted with her and asked her about the same and more. So let's begin. How was the experience going inside the Bigg Boss 12 house?
Terrific. I'm so glad that they invited us to go. This was the best moment.
बच्चों को देख आंसुओं को न रोक सके करणवीर
Of the show so far, because it's very stressful even for people outside like us watching it. So I was so happy that at least we got to go in and we got to meet the people we love, give them a little bit of a boost, जो केवी को बहुत ज़रूर थी. Dad नहीं जा सकते.
What suggestion did you give KV?
See, his best quality is also his biggest shortcoming, that he always puts other people first ahead of himself. And वो जब कोई भी किसी group में चले जाते हैं, थोड़ी ज़्यादा दोस्ती हो जाती है, he plays for the group, he plays for the team. He's a great team player, and ऐसा होना चाहिए in real life. But there's also times in the Bigg Boss house and in real life when you need to put yourself first. You need to think of yourself. So I think that way, that's what I had told him also, that don't get stuck in a group. Think for yourself, play for yourself.
Have you asked him to stay away from any particular contestant?
I just said if people are behaving foolish and immature, you don't behave like that. I told him that because he's a role model for so many people. He's an inspiration to people. So he should be like that.
Do you think he gets easily influenced by people around?
I think as human beings we all get influenced by the people we're around. But I don't, I know that was it was foolish, it was immature, but his intention was not to hurt anybody, and I think वो उनको realize नहीं हुआ. और जब weekend पे ये बोला भी गया था, he did apologize. That is his nature also, that if I hurt anybody or if I did something wrong, I will say sorry for it, and he did do that. But also, I've seen that in the same way, something like this was part of a segment a few seasons ago when Upin Patel opened up his suitcase and Ellie ne nikale the, some pieces of clothing, ladies' clothing, and said, "ये क्या है? ये तुम पहनोगे, उसने अगर किसने swimming करनी है उनके लिए है." So I think that अगर हम, if we're keeping audience sentiment in mind, हमें थोड़ा एक standard set करना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं कि पहले allow करो बाद में बोला गलत है. Which कोई excuse नहीं है. KV was wrong, he was wrong. वो भी मैं बोलूँगी wrong, गलत था. लेकिन Bigg Boss के घर के अंदर ऐसा पहले भी नहीं allow करना चाहिए था. ऐसा नहीं कि मजाक बनाओ, that it's funny then, but now it's serious. There should be, some rules in the show.
We saw Bhuvneshwari lashing out on Surbi, but you were seen being subtle with everyone. Anything you want to share on that?
I think सबके अलग तरीके होते हैं अपने emotions दिखाने, and what Bhuvi ji did, she is a wife, and it is a wife's job to defend her husband, and so she did. And अगर हमें कोई बुरा बोले, of course we would want our husband to say, "Don't treat my wife like that," so that way. And then Shri also said, it's okay, leave it. So, and that's, I'm sure, like if I would speak against someone, maybe KV would say the same thing. It's okay, let it go, we will figure it out. But you can't help it. Women are emotional, wives are emotional. And हमारे लिए बहुत मुश्किल है to be sitting outside and to see the person you love, be spoken to that way. It's hard to handle. So she was speaking from a place of hurt, and she wanted to get that off her mind. So you have to allow her that. And Surbi को ये नहीं देखना चाहिए कि मुझे hurt करने आई है. She should think, how is this helping me be a better person? What is the lesson in this?
Did Karanveer ask you anything about the open letter?
No, not at all. It didn't even come up because he was so. If you think, if we had like 20 minutes in the house, this much time we have, why would we waste it talking about something that's old? Talk about what's now. Your kids are here. Spend time with them. How is everything? How are you? Are you doing okay? ये बहुत ज़रूरी है. Letter तो बाद में भी पूछ सकते हैं. We can talk about anything later on. But what is most important is what's here in front of you right now.
We saw Bella telling KV all the capital of different states. How was that moment?
जाने से पहले मैंने बोला कि how fast their minds are working. जब आप घर से निकलोगे तब तक ये शेक्सपियर पढ़ने लग जाएंगे. And actually they started reading small words they can read. And he's just amazed because they've just turned 2. And I've been teaching, every day I teach them one capital city of one country. So all of Europe they've covered. India के states उनके बोलने में थोड़ी मुश्किल है, so it's taking a little time, but they know every capital city of every country in Europe. I try to teach them so much because I feel that, you know, children can learn so much, and KV was just so amazed at मेरे जाने के बाद इतना कुछ सीख गए.
The moment you were leaving with the daughters, they started crying and calling out KV. How hard was that?
So hard for them, really hard, because उनको समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि हम डैड को मिलने आए, अपने साथ क्यों नहीं जा रहे? Why isn't he coming with us? ऐसे क्यों छोड़ के जा रहे? मिलने क्यों आए? You know, they just didn't get it, and it was really hard. They didn't mind leaving me also. They wanted to be with him, and they've missed him so much. And when they saw him, they just realized that finally we're seeing our dad, and we need our dad back home. So it was really hard for them.
How has it been for them since he has been inside the house? Are they asking you questions about him?
They know that they get to see dad on TV, and they know how to use my phone. So on WhatsApp they'll send voice notes, and they think he's getting them. So there's not so many questions they don't have, as much as they ask like dad, and I tell them dad's coming soon. अंदाज़ा नहीं उनको है कि soon कितना time है. So they wait.
They were seen calling out everyone's name, be it Deepak, Srisan, if you can share about that.
Yeah, because when they watch Big Boss, they get to see dad. So they know who the people are, and we don't let them see any negativity in the show. We let them see when it's, you know, when it's okay to see. And so they know the first person they saw, they're like, Deepak! And they went inside, and out of respect, every girl they meet is Masi for them. So they saw Deepika and they're like, Deepa Masi! And they're like, Shishant! So they know, you know, who everybody is in the house. So, and the contestants, I think, also felt really happy that the kids have come. Kids don't know reality TV. They don't know the dynamics. They don't know कि fights क्या हो रही, कौन किसके साथ बोल रहा है, नहीं बोल रहा है. They have unconditional love for everybody. So I think because of them going there, they left the mood a lot lighter and brighter.
Who do you think would be in the top 3?
Every day बदलता जाता है. I still don't know who will be in top 3. You know, last week they were saying Mega Jasleen बोल रहे थे कि, you know, काश हम 5 top 5 में आए, meaning Romil, Deepika, Shri, Mega Jasleen. अच्छा अच्छी बात है, तेरे मुंह में घी शक्कर, ऐसा नहीं पता कि दोनों के घी शक्कर घर में खाएंगे जाके, you know. So you can't, and nobody can be over. That was their perception. I'm just saying that they were, you know, nobody can be overconfident. किसी को नहीं लग, मैं भी overconfident नहीं हो सकती कि कौन जाएगा. I think KV will, because he's shown a good graph. He's been a good player. He's won a lot of hearts inside the house as well as outside. So for the qualities of a winner, I feel he has Baki anybody's game.
Who would you want to give a reality check if given a chance, since you were seen being very subtle?
You know, because that is my nature also, because I don't find faults in people, I see good in people. So, you know, you can say it's being diplomatic, it's just... They can't help it. They can't help it. What can somebody do? You're in this pressure situation every day. There's so much happening, and it's hard because you don't have any support system. So you will react, and you cannot judge people on reactions. You know, of course, I will find some things wrong or offensive, and ye bolna nahi chahiye, ye karna nahi chahiye. Yeah, sure. But I think as people, once they come out, they will realize that was not the real me. That I shouldn't have behaved like that. I shouldn't have spoken like that. And sabko, they will all know that. They don't need me to tell them. They will realize it on their own.
Lastly, TJ was joined by her daughter, and here we had a small interaction with them, and they gave a special message for all the fans. Take a look.
Bella, come on. Mom calling. Hi. Hi. Hi, Pumpkin. You sit with Mom? Okay, you sit here. Did you go? Hey, did you go to Big Boss house?
Big Boss house.
Who did you see? कौन से थे? Dad. Oh, first dad. And who else?
Khan.
She was hoping to see Salman Khan, but he wasn't there. And who else? Deepak. And who else?
Salman Khan.
And who else? Think.
Jimmy.
Show me. and who else? Did we see Shishant?
G-Sat.
And Deepa Masi? So they know, everybody they know who was there. I would like to tell the fans, thank you so much for loving KB unconditionally. Unconditional ka matlab ye hai ki no matter, what their journey is, positive, not so positive. And aapne dekha hai ki whenever, KB has gone wrong, he's owned up to it. He's learned so much. You have seen him for how he really is. And I think, when we're in a situation where 24 ghante mein, charon diwar mein, cameras lage hai, it's, nobody is going to always be on their best behavior. So they will make mistakes along the way. Thank you for understanding, for forgiving, and still loving. I love you guys for that. Give flying kissy. Give flying kissy. Yay! Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye, friends.
Bye.
Hi everybody, I'm TJ Sidhu and you're watching me on India Forums. I love these guys.
We hope you guys enjoyed this interview. If you did, do comment and tell us. Ashima Chavra, camera person Mangesh, India Forums, Mumbai.